Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Suicide Squad Isekai episode number 6 reaction. So the previous episode, it was a episode where the squad went to resupply, and to resupply they had to go to the helicopter which crashed, which contained the previous squad that they brought over here. And there was like a dragon over there, and we had to fight the dragon off. And Harley was able to get a dragon egg, through which from which like a dragon baby hatched. And now the dragon baby is attached to Harley. All these things happened. Not only that, in the end we get to see the fort that was being protected by the orcs and the ogres. It has been attacked and it's like all in ruins, and then like everything's like burning. And we get to see a few people over there who are from the other group, and I am assuming we're going to be having a battle here today. So let's see what happens. Episode number 6. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Oh god, yeah. Oh god. So these are like the previous squad? No, that was an elf. That's from. Yeah, this is an elf. This is not from the previous squad. Okay, so the elves are actually on their side. Unlike the beastmen who were being controlled. Oh! Yeah, dead shot. Oh. Or maybe they are being controlled. What's happening? Like, they have like a weird ring. Who is that? Oh my god. Shark is just eating. Bro. Yeah, they are being controlled. Okay. So just like how the beastmen were being controlled, they're also being controlled. Oh, Jiraya's voice. Oh. Oh, that's Clayface. Yeah. I doubt that's why he's here, but. Oh, what does he. Oh, is that a grenade? Wait, her voice. Oh, grenade! That's grenade, isn't it? Yeah, and I think Deadshot's going to shoot it. Yup. Beautiful. Oh! Oh god, I thought. Oh god, point blank. Damn, they're ready. So, yep, he's controlling them. Oh god. Damn. Okay, so she's the one who's making the barrier, while he's the one who's controlling it. Damn, he broke through that, bro. Oh no, that taking. Damn, that's a long fall. Oh, it fell in the water. Okay. Who? Who's that? What the hell? Oh my god. So they have reinforcements in water as well. Knuckles. Oh. Damn, we're having an underwater fist fight. No, there's more. Yeah. What is that, a squid? Too many of them. Where's our frying pan? Oh, nice. Oh, Death is taking them out. Oh, alright. You need to reload. Or take out your sidearm. I guess it worked perfectly. Peacekeeper was there. Oh no. Oh, the twisters become red. Oh, is he? Oh, he's trying to control them or trying to make them remember. Damn. I'm guessing for Harley it'll be something related to Joker. Hmm. Bruh. Oh god. Oh god. What the hell? Didn't like they didn't bleed, or I didn't see them bleeding. Hmm. Oh lord. Oh, frying pan. Oh. Oh, she's dreaming, I think. Oh, wait. What can he do? Oh, I guess he does know them because they were part of the. Hmm. Well, he's bluffing though, but still. No, I guess they're within. Psychotic lady. No, I think those three are fine. Those two are fine. They were not bleeding. I feel like someone protected them. Oh, they all okay. No, no. Are they bleeding? I cannot see. Oh, there you go. I knew something. I feel like I thought like Clayface probably did something because he can use clay. Yeah, he protected them. I think. Oh no, never mind. Yeah. So what? Wait, what happened? Oh wait. No, she did something. That girl is glowing green. She probably blunted the force with which the bullet went. Otherwise, I don't see any other explanation here. Or I don't know. Yeah, they're controlling them. They've been controlled. Yeah, you are panicking. Damn. This queen. Shut up. Don't. Don't. Oh boy, here we go. Yo, is this lady really okay? Are you that dumb? You cannot understand that you need their help? Or is your pride that brittle? Oh my god. Okay. And these two are the worst ones. Shut the hell up. Man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm like I was saying, like it's anger, pride, whatever you call it. Hmm. Sure. Yeah, not R. Like they were not really involved in this, so miscast. Oh, the dragon. Can you break us out of here? Can you pry open the? Probably not. Yeah, he's sad. He lost. Oh, there you go. Or maybe not. Okay, never mind. Cheh. Hey, peacekeeper, calm down. I feel like he's going to try to attack him or something. Okay, no, never mind. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Tinker, is that his name? Hmm. Oh, the princess is here. Well, no other choice. Let's go. Not now way. What? What? Yeah. Bro. Yo. Oh, oh, yo. Nice. Oh, I thought he was going to break the handcuffs using his teeth, but never mind. Bro. her friends. Oh no, that's what happened. So they probably tried to sneak in and they got caught. Oh no, they yeah, they got killed because remember seeing the princess in front of a grave. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Oh my god. Really? Yo, I don't like this lady. It's just how can someone be this? You're blaming her for this? As a mother, oh my god, that's so messed up in so many levels. As a mother, you're blaming her for someone's death. Hmm. Yeah, let's run. Okay. Is that a mad? Okay. Oh no. Well, he knows that now. So he's like making traps here? Hmm. Oh, they like make a whole ass fort over here. Yeah, so that they cannot come close to the gate. Hmm. And that was today's episode. Okay, that was episode number 6. All right. So this episode was, compared to the previous one, this was way better. The previous episode, I don't know what happened. I think that's probably, I think I was correct. I said in the previous episode, the reason why the animation was so weird and clunky was probably because they were saving it for like a proper episode with quite a bit of, I guess they needed the budget for that. This episode and maybe a few episodes after this will probably see better animation, because today's episode had a little bit, the first part was kind of a little bit action packed, and the animation was done well here. Obviously I wouldn't say this with studio quality animation, because with studio can do way more than this. That is pretty obvious. Like you can just understand with watching Attack on Titan, like what they're capable of. But it was not too shabby. It was pretty good. Today's episode's animation. The previous episode was, I don't know what the hell happened. But like I said, I'm assuming they probably, like conserved the budget in that episode and decide to put it on the other episodes. Sometimes animation studio does that. I've seen them doing this. Like some episodes are just really weird, the animation, and then in the few episodes later, it's really good. So maybe something like that. I don't know. But either way, the main point is that they were able to do, uh, like the today's episode was better than the previous one. It also has, like the first section where we get to see the enemies, a few new faces. Thinker, I think that was the guy's name, and I don't know who the girl is, but another one of the previous squad. And they had their own power. Thinker can look into other people's memories, I'm assuming, from what he said, and he can also control them. Or I guess in that way he can, like, control them, by peeking into their memories and probably doing some. That's how he was controlling the elves, I'm assuming. Not only that, we had this lady here who I'm not 100% sure what she does, but her power has something to do with making force fields, and I think telekinetic in nature, something like that. Because here's the thing, I don't understand it completely, or I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like she was the one who stopped the bullets. You see, when those guys got shot, like Clayface, Deadshot, and Peacekeeper, when they got shot, obviously everyone thought they're dead, but then they woke up, and when we look at the bullets, we see it was glowing green, and the bullets didn't properly penetrate, the guys. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure Thinker shot to kill. He definitely shot to kill. So why did they not die then? And why was the bullets glowing green? I'm assuming she had something to do with it. She probably dampened the force. The bullet was going at a force. She probably dampened it, so it just knocked them out for a moment or something like that. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm just assuming that she's the one who did that, because the bullet was glowing green, and she, like whatever she was doing, it, like, it was, her whole power was like green or whatever. So that's the only thing I'm basing on, the fact that she's probably the one who did something. But if she's the one who did that, I don't know why exactly she, tried to save them. Maybe because, a few moments ago she was saying something like, this is not how I was expecting you to do this, Thinker, or something like that, she said. So I'm assuming she's someone who probably doesn't want unnecessary killing, or or who knows, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, but again, this is all an assumption. I'm just assuming she's the one who saved them. Maybe something else happened. Who knows? Either way, yeah, that's what happened, and everyone survived somehow. That whole thing. Not only that, and then was the other section which I want to discuss about is the queen. So again, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what is wrong with the queen. It's probably, like I said, I doubt she's that stupid that she's thinking that, oh, we can handle this, we don't need, like the Suicide Squad help. I don't think she's that stupid. The nobles, the other two, her attendants, those two are idiots. You can see them, and you can understand that those two are idiots. They're just, like they're probably thinking that, oh, they cannot do anything, they cannot help us out. But I doubt the queen is that much of an idiot. I'm sure she has brains, and I'm sure she understands that she needs our help. She needs the Suicide Squad's help. But the reason why she's acting like this, I'm assuming, is probably because of her I guess her pride, or maybe she doesn't want to rely on the other, like, on people. She just wants her own people to do something about this. And it's just unnecessary pride that she's like, oh no, like, we can handle this on our own, even though she knows herself that they themselves cannot do anything. So not really sure about that, but it's something like that, I'm guessing. And that is why the princess realized, like, that her mother won't really be taking the correct decisions in this situation because of her anger and whatever. And that's why she and Cecil decides to bust out the Suicide Squad out of there, and them taking care of the situation. Hmm. And not only that, there's one part I was completely just baffled, which was the section where we get to see the princess's past. And in this section you see, the princess said something about, like, the place their hideout, like, their what do you call it, where the food is, and I'm guessing the little kids went there to take some food, and they probably got killed. Obviously, I doubt anyone killed them deliberately. They probably killed them by mistake, thinking that they were enemies or something. And there's the only one, that little kid was the only one who survived, and he was like, go away. And that part, the one thing that really, I don't know what to say, I was just completely flabbergasted hearing that, seeing that section, is where the queen was like, slapped her, and she was like, oh, this is your fault for telling them where the, and I'm like, really? You, okay? Like I said, I feel like this is like in so many ways messed up, because I can understand the kid whose like friends got killed. I can see him blaming her, like, that's understandable. you know that kid who, like, the only survivor who threw like that mud towards the princess, and he was like, it's all your fault, go away. I can understand him blaming her, because of anger, sadness, and all that stuff. The queen, really? You're a goddamn adult. Like, so, like, you're blaming your daughter and saying that you're the reason why they died? I'm just, like, here's the thing. Like, there we go. You're the one who told him about the soldiers' camp, aren't you? This is your fault. That boy wouldn't have died if you had just behaved properly. I just don't know what to say about this scene, because I feel this is so wrong in so many ways. Like, how can someone, like, she's her mother, isn't she? Yeah. So as a mother, you're blaming your daughter and telling her that you're the one that kid died. You're the reason why that kid died. And you're not thinking about the fact that, oh, maybe, the problem was from our side as well. Like, the soldiers shouldn't have just killed them without confirming if they're enemies or not. Like, they're little kids. Like, yeah, like, I can understand, like, this war going on, a lot of things happen, a lot of, like, like, things are at stake. Sometimes I'm guessing, like, the opponent group uses kids as, I guess, mercenaries as well, so they cannot trust anyone and all that. I can understand all of that, but I don't think what she did here was correct, blaming her daughter for this happening. Like, you know what, I don't know, I just didn't like this scene at all. Like, how can this be? How can someone be this, like, yeah, whatever, I just don't know. Like, I can understand her telling her that, oh, don't do this again, your actions might have consequences, this and that, but I don't think that was the correct way of disciplining your daughter, by literally telling her that, oh, you're the reason why she died. Like, I don't think that was the correct way to do that. Like, I can understand her getting mad because she did that on her own and didn't, like, like, she went out to the city. There's a lot of like, danger and everything, like, lurking around, a lot of things might happen, all that stuff I can understand. But I don't think that was the correct way of telling her that, like, by literally blaming your little kid, saying that, oh, you're the reason why they died. Like who does that? I don't know. I at least I wasn't able. I didn't like that part at all. And and especially because she's her mother. Like, oh god, just anyways, I just don't know. Just do exactly as I say, then we won't have any more mistakes. So she's literally blaming her. She's like, oh, you're the reason why this happened. Just listen to us so this won't happen again. You know what? I don't know what's right or wrong, but I don't think this was correct. Like the way this whole part went, like just saying like, oh yeah, you're the one at fault. That's why this happened. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't tell them. Which is true, I guess, but still, like you're just saying that it's all her fault, really? Yeah, that's it. What about from our side? What about the soldiers who killed them accidentally? I'm guessing. I doubt they killed them deliberately, but But like I said, then again, this is wartime. I guess they were probably on edge and just didn't realize what they did before they actually did it. They probably thought there were enemies sneaking around or something. I don't know, whatever. It was probably like some kind of a very highly, like confidential place and a very, like tough security and like, a lot of traps were there probably, and probably the kids got trapped in something and something like that happened. I can, but still, I didn't like the fact that she actually like on face to face she just blamed her like that. You could have like taken you could have said this in a different way. She could have said it in a different way. Like be like, oh, don't do this anymore. Like like a lot of people's like actions have a lot of consequences, so you better be careful. Something like that. Not just directly tell her that, oh, you're at fault. It's you're the one they died. That's literally what she did. I don't, anyways, whatever. I just, let's move on, I guess. Either way, that's what happened. And then we have them like, breaking. And the princess says like, like I think what my mother doing is wrong. And she also says like, am I doing something wrong again? Like she kind of thinks about her past and she's thinking if that now that she's breaking them out, is this going to be like, also affect something in the future, and she's doing something irreversible again. But yeah, let's see what happens now. And there you go. And yeah, that was today's episode. Yeah, good episode. At least I it was better than the previous one, but I still, like I feel like it's still like this show can still do something. But then again, it's barely like 10 episodes, so I don't think it has enough time to do anything proper or significant. But let's wait and see. We still have 4 more episodes left. Wait, this is 6 now? Yeah, 4 more episodes left. Maybe they can do something really good by these 4 episodes. And this episode was okay. Like I like this episode. It was okay. The previous episode was like a bit underwhelming, I think, but this one was okay. Yeah. And that was today's episode. Now, yeah, that was that. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we get to see all the prisoners. They have been attacked, they have been killed, or they're on the verge of death. There's like green like icicles or whatever those are, like crystals popping off of them, and the elves are like killing them. Now everyone like went off and started their battle, and obviously like like Deadshot like starts shooting everyone. Then we have like Peacekeeper coming in and Clayface helping, but it doesn't really like like work that much because Thinker comes in. I think that's his name, isn't it? Thinker, yeah. And the girl also comes in. She uses those crystals, and the elves that are being controlled by Thinker, they start fighting properly. So okay, right. So next we get to see like a whole ass confrontation. Harley Quinn comes in, and Harley Quinn's like, "Who the hell are you? Are you guys the Empire's flunkies again?" And they talk about Ratcatcher. And you can see that Peacekeeper is like kind of has two grenades, and he's kind of like like using his fingers to like signal Deadshot that, oh, I'm going to throw this grenade. You're going to shoot it mid-air, stuff like that. And Harley is like ready with her baseball bat, and then Peacekeeper throws the grenades. Deadshot shoots it. In the smoke, Harley comes in, using the smoke as a cover, and tries to attack them, but it doesn't work because the lady, she uses, I'm guessing it was her who used that barrier to stop them, to stop Harley, and Tinker used the elves to attack them. Clayface was also getting ready to attack them, but his plan also failed. Yeah, there you go. And then he uses like the elves to shoot like a vortex of wind or whatever. Nanaue gets caught up in it, and like then Nanaue goes and tries to attack the girl, and the girl uses the barrier to stop like the attack. And you can see Nanaue is so strong, he can literally break through the barrier by biting it, and the girl takes Nanaue up into the sky along with her, while we have Harley fighting these people. Then when the girl breaks the barrier, Nanaue falls into the water, and in the water there is another enemy that Nanaue has to face. But this enemy is strong, he's like, and we have like a whole underwater fist fight, but in the end Nanaue ends up losing it. And on top we have Harley fighting, but again it doesn't really work properly because they have a lot of people, and yeah. Deathshot is doing his best to help out everyone. But yeah, in the end it doesn't really work. Because Tinker uses his power to start like getting into everyone's head. So there's a few things we see. I'm assuming these are all like pasts of the characters here. For example, now here's the thing. I'm assuming everyone who watches probably, like who watched Suicide Squad and DC, Marvel and all that, they probably know all these characters past, but obviously I don't have any idea. The only person who have a little bit of idea about is Harley. I do know a little bit of Harley's past, but that's it. All the other characters I have no idea. So this is like new to me. So Clayface's, I guess, past, maybe something happened in like something like this happened. He's in front of a stage of people. Like he says that he's like an actor, so I'm guessing it's a situation like that. And everyone's like laughing at him, and you can see everyone's like, like looking at him, sneering at him. They're all like made of clay, and they're laughing at him. So I'm guessing this is like his trauma or his something that he gets scared of, like people, I guess, making fun of him or not liking what he's doing, something like that. Like as a performer, as an actor, as an entertainer, I'm guessing it's something like this, like the fear that everybody mocks him or makes fun of him or he's not able to provide. Again, I have no idea. I'm just guessing from these images and these like this little part. Then we have Deadshot, who has his kid in front of him, and he says like, why could you not do something so mean, daddy, and points a gun at him. So I'm guessing obviously his like weakness is his children. Then we have Peacekeeper walking through a destroyed town, and one of the people is like, why did you let me die? So this is his, I'm guessing, like fear, or probably something that happened in the past where he wasn't able to save someone or save a few amount of people, and it eats at him, haunts at him for not being able to like because you see he always talks about peace and justice and something like that, so that's probably what he fears of, not being able to do anything, not being powerful enough to stop this injustice or whatever. Like I'm very curious, like all of the others, I can see them, like Harley obviously is a criminal, we know that. Clayface, I don't know, maybe he did something. Nana, maybe he did something as well. All of them, like I can see them like being criminals. Why is Peacekeeper a criminal? Like he talks about justice and all that stuff, so I would expect him to be like a good person, wouldn't he? So I wonder, maybe he's like justice has something like maybe his version of justice is something twisted or something like that. Maybe that's why he's a criminal. Maybe went too far into the, sometimes that happens, like people who are too much into, like, like justice and like all that stuff, they start ending up getting too obsessed with it and ends up walking the wrong path. Maybe it's something like that with him, because from one glance at him, he always talks about justice and like all that stuff. So I don't see him being a criminal with that type of mentality. So why is he a criminal? He's here, that must mean he's a criminal, isn't he? So yeah, the only thing I can think of is probably maybe because he's so much into justice and all that, like doing the right thing. Maybe it made him do something wrong and he went too far off into that, which made his justice like a very twisted version of it, or something like that. I'm not really sure. Either way, that was that. And then we have, like everyone's like, now Harley didn't really get affected by it. I'm assuming maybe because she was at a distance from them. But I thought like, oh, Harley's going to also see some kind of a vision. Maybe it'll have something to do with Joker. Like maybe like Joker saying that, oh, I don't need you anymore, or you're of no use, and rejecting her or something like that. Maybe I thought like it would be something like that. But she didn't really see any type of vision. I'm assuming because she was at a distance or something from them. Either way, so that's what happens. And yeah, and then the girl comes in and says, quit making them suffer. There you go. This is the thing she says. Like, I feel like, like she said all of these things. She said, like, I thought you like to keep things classy, all that stuff she says. I'm not really sure if she's the one who stopped the bullets, but just from the fact that the bullets were glowing green, I'm assuming it was her power that probably dampened the force. But if it was her who stopped the bullets, why would she do that? It makes no sense, So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe something else happened that the bullets. I don't know. Anyways, so after that, he brings out the bullets. Yeah, oh, I think it was her, because you can see she uses her telekinetic power or whatever that power is to transport the gun into Thinker's hand. Thinker then points the gun and shoots. She was using her power on the gun, so it's definitely her power that dampened the force of the bullet. But then why would she do that? Like, yeah, I can see she said like, why are you like making them suffer? I can understand that maybe she's sympathetic in that sense, but I'm 100% sure she also wants to defeat them and kill them. Maybe she just doesn't want to kill them and just wants them to, I don't know, like just wants them to go, or like, not come back. Maybe that's why she didn't. Again, no idea. But I'm like 50% sure it was her power that stopped the bullets, and did and the three that probably would have died here didn't end up dying because of her. Okay, so yeah, he shoots it. There you go. You see, like as soon as I saw them, I was like, something weird is happening. None of them are bleeding. It's as if like a blunt force, it got them. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what's happening. She's the one who stopped the bullet, and she just didn't want to kill them, and she just wanted Harley to leave with everyone, because she literally says here, give up and walk away. Yeah, she says give up and walk away. So I think she probably dampened the bullet, and she made it as if like they're dead, and she says like, oh, walk away from here. And maybe she just doesn't want to kill them. Either way, Harley comes and attacks her, and she uses her a barrier to stop it. And this is where Harley is like, what the hell is wrong with you? You just, like, you're just acting as flunkies, as like, like as just listening to them. And she's also like, what do you know about me? She also says that, like, here we go. Harley says, you're doing their dirty work when you don't even like them. Yeah. When she says like, I don't even like these guys, but that's when Harley says like, oh, you're doing work for them even though you don't like them. Just moving from one scumbag to another. I hate people like you with a passion. Again, I feel like she probably sees herself in her. Maybe her, when she was Harley Quinzel, maybe the way she was back then, like this girl also probably reminds her of herself, her weaker self that she, she despises or something. Um, okay, and then she gets hit by her attack. She falls, and then she remembers Joker's words again, like, "Oh, don't die, keep going," stuff like that. He says, and there you go. Okay, so then Rick comes in and Rick starts negotiating, and Rick is like, just back off, I can detonate your, like thing. And he's like, oh, like, you haven't detonated it up until now, so, and he's like, you want to try? You want to try me? Like, I might be bluffing or I might be not. And you can see Tinker didn't take the risk. He was like, okay, just in case something really happens, let me not test the waters. So he's like, all right, let's back off. Nanaue also gets dropped over here, and he also says, anyways, like, you guys, there's only 3 of you left, so so this proves that he has no idea. So he shot them to kill. It was definitely her, the girl, who dampened the bullets. I'm assuming probably because she wanted them to just go away and not come back, and she didn't want them to die. Anyways, so they go away. Yeah, and you can see Harley is crying. Obviously, like, she thinks that everyone's dead, but then, like, Clayface just gets up and he's like, oh, like, this scene like this calls either for a head in the lap or a hug. But we ain't getting any. Like, what the hell? So, yeah, he says, I'm not sure if it was divine intervention or what, but the bullet stopped for some reason. There you go. Impact did knock me out, though. So everyone got knocked out. That's it. Yeah, it was definitely her, the girl, who stopped it. And he takes a fan out and like smacks like Deathshot and Peacekeeper as well. Yeah, and he says, did you rig the gun or something? And Deathshot's like, hell no, I didn't do anything. And you can see the bullets are still glowing green. So it was her power, definitely. Okay, now after all of that happened, they got put into the jail again. And now the queen is seeing what has happened. Everything is an uproar. And the queen's like, yeah, well, here we go. Like, unfortunate. Yeah, put them into, just execute them. And those two idiots, those two guys, the ones, her, I don't know, those two nobles, they're like, yeah, like, just kill them. They're of being of no use anyways. So yeah, like, and I'm like, these two, like, just like, first of all, these two guys are complete idiots. It's pretty obvious. They don't have any idea what is happening and what they're doing and how people are struggling. They're just sitting down here twirling their mustaches and just making comments. So they're idiots, so just ignore them. But I was like, why is the queen acting like this? I doubt she's an idiot. She definitely knows that she needs help, but she's acting like this. So and I'm pretty sure she's doing this because she probably, in her head, she's like, oh, we have to take care of this on our own. Her pride or her whatever, is like acting against her, like, rational decision making, and making her say stuff like this, and making her act like this. So here we go. These people were going around claiming that the victory was all but assured, but yeah, just keep them in the dungeon and then execute them. She literally said that. Anyways, Cecil also realizes that this whole situation is so absurd. He comes in and asks the princess, what do you want to do? And the princess says, like, I think my mother is wrong. Executing them won't change anything. It might take things in a bad direction, because we'll be losing the little amount of, like, help that we would have gotten. Either way, she says, like, I'm not sure if I can trust my mother anymore. Like, my mother is just, like, I feel like anger is dictating her actions. So, and this is why Cecil also says that, what are your thoughts about the prisoners? It seems like you are kind of like sympathetic towards them. At which she says that, like, yeah, like, I don't know, I don't think they deserve execution or something. They did try to help us out. And Cecil also says, like, yeah, I've also probably got a little bit attached to them, so I also want to help them out. So let's go. Let's do something about this. Either way, while all of this is happening over there, Rick is talking to everyone else, and Rick was like, oh, like, like, this is like, like all our our fault or something like that, he says, and everyone's like, our fault? Like, where do we come from? We weren't even involved in this. You guys are the one who did all of this and they ran away from you. And now you're saying our fault? It's your and Argus's fault. You know, so don't bring us into this. We are the people who are trying to undo the stuff that you guys did. We're trying to clean up your mess. So don't blame us. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. That is true. They weren't even involved in this. You know, they're just here, like, you know, because like Amanda told them to come here and take care of the job that they messed up themselves. So there you go. And then we see Arthur coming, you know, to the thing and trying to get in, but he cannot. And I don't know. I was like half expecting Arthur to suddenly grab the grab the bars and just pry it open. I don't know why. I was just half expecting that to happen. And you know, when he kind of like kind of spewed out fire, for a moment I also thought, oh, maybe he can melt it or something. And no, he's not that strong. He's a little kid. So I'm sure when he gets bigger, he probably can do stuff like that. But not now. he's barely been born. So yeah. Anyways, while all of this is happening, Cecil comes in, and Cecil is like, I think you guys, you know, like you guys can leave the Empire and then fight and then prove to the Queen that, oh, you guys can help us out. At which Deadshot is like, really? Like, nah, man. Like, why? Like, you know, this is your guys' problem. We aren't involved in this in any way. You know, I'd like to see you guys try to beat them first and then come here. At which Cecil comes and grabs his collar and says that, I know you guys fought admirably. I know what we're doing here is wrong to you. It is wrong to execute you. So, you know, I have also lost people in this whole, you know, like war. You know, and I'm sure there's people waiting for you back in your real world. So every one of us has a reason to do something about this. You know, we want to stop this because, you know, of our country, our place, you know, to keep our people safe. You guys have to, like, you know, do this so that you guys can go back. Which is, if you think about it, is true. Amanda's never going to let them come back unless and until they do something about this. You know, and they make like a friend relation with this place. So in that sense, if you think about it, it is true actually. Like, you know, just like how they have something at, because, you know, up until now, I was also thinking in the same way Deadshot was thinking. I was like, yeah, like we literally don't have any reason for helping them out, you know, when they're treating us like this. But then when Cecil was like, you guys also have something at stake, I realized that he's not wrong actually. You know, because whatever you say, Amanda's not letting them come back unless and until they do something about this. And if they want to go back, they will have to do something about this as well. So in that sense, they have something at stake. You know, what they have at stake is that them going back home. If they're able to do something about this war and make a friendly relation with this place, then only will Amanda let them come back, I guess. So yeah, he's not wrong. Cecil wasn't wrong actually. You know, they do have something at stake. And I'm guessing like Deadshot probably thought of his family here, you know, because he said like, you know, anyone you have at home, friends, family, lovers, and he you know, I'm guessing he's probably thinking about his kids who we saw in that flashback. Either way, obviously everyone has someone to go back to here, you know, at least that's how I think, you know. And, you know, for example, Harley has Joker to go back to. She wants to go back, you know, so they do have something in, you know, like stake over here. Anyways, so then Deadshot was fine, whatever, you know, let's go. And the princess also comes in, and this is where Harley is like, you're also in this too. And the princess is like, I don't know, like I'm not sure what I'm exactly doing, but I think this is what I should do. And I think this is the correct thing. Nanaue was depressed because he lost. So they try to cheer him up. This part is pretty funny because Deadshot tries first. Deadshot is like, oh, like, you know, tries to grab his teeth and he bites him, I think. And oh my god, this part, I love how he says that, oh, you know what exactly I was trying to do? Here we go. I was trying to prove a point by yanking a tooth out and telling him sharks can regrow their teeth. So he should regrow his damn balls too. So he was trying to prove, like, you know, like kind of motivate him like that by yanking out his teeth and being like, you see, you can grow your teeth back. I'm sure you can like get back from this slump as well. Come on, get back up and let's do something. He's probably going to say something really cool like this and prove his point like this. But Nana wants none of that. He just bit him before he's able to take out his teeth. And here Clayface tried to do the same thing as well, I think. It's like, oh, that's a pretty clever line. Let me try. He's like, these teeth are fierce. And he actually pulls it out. Can grow back infinitely like a phoenix from the rising. Nana's like, it hurts. Nana is pissed. Starts chasing him. Well, I guess it worked, in a way. He's now back up and ready to fight. Even though it's the wrong person. But still, he got his motivation. Oh God. Right, anyways, so yeah. Right, so here we can kind of see a little bit of a flashback again in the whole scene with the princess and her friends. And here we see the princess told them that, oh, like, like in the camp, like, all the food and everything is there. They, and then the kids probably tried to do something sneaky and grab a little bit of food, and they got attacked. Here we go. They were mistaken by enemy soldier when he snuck in to grab food. That's awful. How can someone expect the children to understand war? There you go. And then we see the only person who has survived was the kid, the boy, and he like throws mud at her, and he's like, "Go away! Like, it's all your fault, all your guys' fault." And then the queen was also like slapped her, and she was like, "Hey, it's all your fault. The boy wouldn't have died if you had just behaved properly." And I'm like, nah, man. Like, like you cannot say something like that to a kid that age, especially if that's your daughter, your own daughter. You're just saying that it's her fault. Like, again, I don't know. I feel like there's way better ways to properly tell her that, oh, you shouldn't go out on your own, because like things like this might happen. Maybe you get attacked, maybe something else might happen. There's a lot of ways to say that, not like this, like directly, oh, you are the one who is at fault, because of you they died. I don't know. I just didn't like the way she phrased that whole sentence. It feels a bit too harsh to a kid at that age, at least, especially if that's your daughter. Like, coming from your own mother, just imagine your mother blaming you for your actions and saying that you're the reason why someone else died. Oh my God, I cannot even imagine that. Oh God. Anyways, whatever. But yeah. So there you go. That was that. And then we are back to the present again. And she says, it's easy to just do what I'm told, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice, which is true. And that's why she's trying to break them out, And Harlow's like, okay. Yeah, so they move on. And the princess asks, like, Cecil, have I done another mistake? And he's like, we don't know. Let's see. Right. Either way, when they're outside, like the alarm gets starts ringing. So people have realized that they've run away. So they're like, oh, let's run away quickly. They have like a carriage, and I think they also gave them like food and stuff. I think that was what was in the cargo, wasn't it, in the back, which had a magic circle on it? I think so. But probably those were like supplies and stuff. Yeah. Oh no, those were oh, I just realized what those are. Yeah, I'm sure there was like food and stuff as well. I'm guessing those were like weapons and bullets and stuff. Like yeah, something like that, I'm guessing. Anyways, so they're like, what is our plan? What should we do now? And Peacekeeper's like, we need to take care of that like that thinker guy first, that scientist who sabotaged my peace. I'm wasting his ass first. Okay, anyways, and then next we get to see Thinker has realized, because he peeked into everyone's mind, he knows like they have to go near the gate regularly to get a reset on the collar. So he has like now made that whole place into a fortress and like put traps and everything. So yeah, there you go. And that is how it ended. So there you go. That was today's episode. Like I said, I like this episode. Yeah, let's see what happens. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Suicide Squad Isekai. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.